Okay, so do you need me to go over anything before we start this?
I mean, not really. We're just gonna like go down the list and like
Okay, fair enough. So
we should just go in order of the
I-
list we made just so that we're both on the same page.
Okay, so who's first on your list? Cause
I've got Alois first.
okay, so what are you thinking for Alois? I think he would absolutely destroy the both of us.
Oh yeah, this is a giant
Considering
like
considering punching is one of his things.
okay, so like we wouldn't stand a chance. This is a himbo dilf, all right?
All right. Also, we're going under the assumption that I'm not crippled.
Yes, and I don't.
Everyone participating is only using fists.
Yeah, and I'm also going under the pretense that I am jacked as hell and very strong. So just like my real thing, I've got rippling abs, biceps stronger than fucking God, and my steel bones are made of titanium. So that's the pretense I'm going under.
Kai, you're literally a twig.
I got nice legs.
No, twig. But okay, fine. No shot we would win.
Yeah, no, we absolutely would not be beating up Lewis. Anna?
Screenshot.
Okay, so
I added women too.
yes, this is a list of every character.
Not even just the men, but the women and children too.
Yes, my favorite gender, child.
Yo, that's EDP's favorite gender.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. No. Ah!
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Okay. Moving on, Anna.
Anna.
I'd say probably a 50-50 because she's not very like she's not necessarily the most strong looking, but she does have to defend herself as a merchant, so.
I mean, I would say it'd be close in our favor.
Yeah. Well, I'd probably put it as 50-50.
Fine, we'll go 50-50.
Yeah. Also, I say we should probably go off of time skip abilities rather than post skip. Pre-skip.
Even though I have all pre-skip ability, or
yeah, you chose. I'm surprised this time you didn't choose meme images because that would have been so much more better.
I'm not getting a meme image for every character in this game.
I could have done it for you.
Yeah, but that's a lot of images to save on my laptop.
That's cringe. Anyways, Annie.
That's already slow.
Annie. Yeah, we would
no
beat
contest.
the shit. We would beat the shit out of Annie. It wouldn't be that hard. Ash, we would beat the shit out of him. No contest.
Okay.
Ash, you're great, but I would punch you in the jaw without hesitation.
All right, Kai.
I don't know why my laptop is trying to sell me tennis skirts.
Kai, do you have something you need to tell the YouTube audience right here?
I play tennis in short skirts.
You were very quick on that. I'm just admitting that, outing yourself.
Moving on, Balthus. Yeah, I don't think we'd get very far.
He should be in his own tier.
In the Balthus tier, but I can't make that because I don't own this. So.
I can't make it either because I'm bad at this.
Anyways, Bernadetta. Now, here she's kind of a special case because I'd probably put her at probably lose because we see that like she's very agile. Like she disarmed Felix at a point.
Felix being one of the strongest boys on the whole list.
He's quite the lad. So I'd say she's got a slightly better chance than Glassjaw Ash.
Yeah, probably it would be close.
I'm gonna drink salt.
Who do you have next? We
got Casper, the friendly boy.
Casper, the very strong lad.
I'd probably put him at 50-50 because yeah, he's strong, but he's also fucking stupid and has a buzz cut. He's also short, and short people are less powerful.
But one of his things is punching.
Yes, he's good at throwing a punch, but also like he got beat in a fight by Linhard.
Okay, well then, it would be close. I'm gonna go with it would be close.
I have him on my list at 50-50, but that's just a personal choice.
Yeah, if you lost to Linhart, then you can go into it would be close.
Are we moving on?
Yeah, Catherine.
Okay, Catherine.
No shot.
Yeah, no.
No shot.
You'd walk up to her like, we're gonna have a good old rap battle, you see, and then she'd punch your skull off. You wouldn't even see it happen, you'd die instantly.
And one of her things are punching things,
Yeah.
so...
That too. You're more the stat guy when it comes to this.
Alright, we got Claude. Now,
Claude?
I think this one would be 50-50.
Claude, you wind up pregnant somehow. I know I would personally end up pregnant if I was face to face with Claude. I'd say it'd probably
Yes,
be
we get it, Kai.
it'd be close.
I'm gonna go with 50-50.
Yeah? Well, no, because he's a lord, so he's got specialty abilities when it comes to fighting.
Yeah, but any of them translate to fist fighting?
I mean, yeah, we see him take out a sword and fight Nazar, so... Or not Nazar. What was the guy's name? The Almiran guy? Was it
Nadir.
Nadir, that's what it was. So, like, he has actually decent enough skills, and he went at the he went over the Taken Lord. What's the? I'm forgetting names now. Big boy with the flame sword, the fake one. Nemesis. He did try to fisticuffs Nemesis. He didn't get very far, but he did attempt it, which means he was confident enough in his abilities to throw a punch.
Yeah, but hear me out. Nemesis is not the proper way to scale things because he got beat in a fist fight by Rhea.
Rhea is also a dragon.
And that was prime. That was prime Nemesis.
Yeah, but if you think about it, one of Rhea's things that she teaches you is fighting, like fists, so...
Yeah, but she also teaches you about, like, everything else in the game.
She's also a fucking dragon.
Yeah, but we're not this is normal non-dragon Rhea.
I know, but she still has the innate strength of a dragon because... raisins.
Okay, Claude 50-50.
That's our final answer?
That's the final answer.
Fine. Constance Von Nouvelle. I'd say we'd probably win in fist-to-fist combat because you'd like to slap her and she'd start like freaking out and probably get Balthus, but you know.
You think she has the ability to like physically augment herself with her magic?
No, she'd probably turn purple or something.
Fair enough, I guess.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go, it would be close.
Are we doing these in a different way? Because, it would be close means that the person we're fighting would most likely win.
No, it could go either way, basically. But it's more towards us. I probably should have prefaced that, but it's too late to go back now. We're 14 minutes into this.
Because for all the characters that I'm saying that, like, they could have a slight chance, I put as probably lose.
Okay, well...
How did you scale this thing?
I screwed up, alright?
Did you do this in just a completely random order?
No, I didn't, alright? Shut
up. Cyril? I would beat the shit out of that cringe-ass Nene, baby. Like, I would
Yeah, we're not even gonna have a discussion. He can go into...
Like, that... yeah, he's good with an axe, but, like, I could just fucking tell him that Rhea would be disappointed and he'd take his own life, so... Dimitri, we would lose.
Okay, we're not even gonna talk about
Dimitri,
why.
we would lose. Dorothea? Dorothea, I'm not sure because she doesn't seem like the fisticuffs type.
Dorothea, I'm gonna say, well, her strength stat sucks. I know that firsthand.
Yeah.
It's lower than, it tends to be even lower than, like, Marianne. So...
I'd probably put her in with no shot we would win.
Really? You think we'd lose that?
What? Matt, do you not understand the own words that you made?
Kai.
Matt.
Kai.
No shot we would win implies that we ourselves would win the fight.
No shot, comma, we would win would insinuate that we'd won the fight. But there's no comma there. So it insinuates that we lose the fight, actually.
Does it? Because no shot we would win. Fucking either. There's no context where no shot we would win means we'd lose.
Hi, my boy.
Matt.
Bottom? Okay. Let me preface some rules here. Bottom, we would lose. Top, we would win.
You did this in the complete wrong order. Matt, the no shot we would win in any context implies that we would win the fight. If it would say no shot we would lose, that would preface that slide was the one where we lost. And also just the stack of order saying no context in red after it would be close implies that the other person would win. Because it's from our perspective. So we are both going in complete opposite orders because you have terrible grammar.
Shut up.
No shot we would win is not us losing. It's us winning. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you this fucking mentally inept that you don't understand how your base fucking language works? You don't say we'd win as a preference to us losing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Leave me alone.
Holy shit, you're dumb. Oh my god, you are so fucking stupid.
It's too late to change it.
Well, I mean, you could just rearrange your shit and we could just explain it in post or just have this conversation included.
Wait!
People need to know that you're fucking stupid.
I can change the text.
You
It's
already
fine.
took the screenshots.
Yeah, well, those screenshots can stay so we can have this funny bit.
Alright, let's just continue. I don't want to redo this whole fucking bit.
Okay, I have we would get destroyed as the new name for the bottom.
Okay, yeah, because that makes more sense.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to do it in the
Dorothea,
order that makes sense
No
on my screen.
context. No contest. I feel like we would win that.
Yeah, we would beat Dorothea. God, now I'm gonna be fucked up. You fucked us,
hate
Matt.
you.
You fucked us.
I hate you.
You have completely screwed us over.
I hate you.
Oh, you hate me because I'm right? Is that what you're saying?
you?
You don't want to admit that you
you?
don't know how to fucking write a sentence?
Okay. To do. We would
lose.
get destroyed.
Yeah, we would lose.
Yeah. We would get annihilated.
Edelgard? The egg?
50. Or probably lose.
Yeah, we would most like we have a slightly higher chance because she doesn't have like any like crazy growth strength stuff, but she is like well versed with axes and strength and BS.
Yeah, but she's not allowed to use axes.
Yeah, but
she's
like
only
she
allowed to use fists.
Most of the axe fighters are really strong at just handcuffs anyways, so I'm saying like entirely different incorrect phrases for fighting this whole video.
I'm gonna go with probably lose.
Or on my side, it would be close. Matt. Gatekeeper we couldn't beat. We can't be Gatekeeper.
Okay, I'm gonna make a whole new tier at the bottom.
Yeah,
At a row below. Let me do that, and then
Gatekeeper's at the
rename
top.
this. No, I'm putting it at the bottom because that's how I scale it. Bottom is.
Yeah, but at the
definitely
top
couldn't
would
be
still be
top
like in the food chain, so you'd just say at the top for any exclamation, no matter where they are.
It would last 1 sec. It wouldn't even last 1 second.
You were dead before you even knew what happened. Nothing personnel, kid.
Alright, so we have Gatekeeper and it wouldn't even last 1 second.
And then... fucking
We
rad.
have Flex.
Yep,
We
Flex.
have Flex.
Flex we can't win against. Fighting is like his main thing, even without swords.
He also is proficient in fighting. Like
Yeah.
fighting.
That one, there's no need for discussion.
Yeah, we would get destroyed.
Yeah. The
That
thing
seems
I'm
to be a
realizing
trend.
now about this is that for these characters, it's either they would instantly kill us or we would break their fucking neck. So there's barely any in between. If it's either they will kill us or we will kill them.
And you also have to keep in mind it is a 2v1.
A what? Oh yeah, because it's
It's
both of us technically.
Yeah.
Though I guess I was
I
also
don't
going off the
feel like
perspective
anything
of
would change, though.
independent fighting each other. How we would do.
Alright. Ferdinand von Ayer.
I'd say
let's
he's
see.
probably. I want to say he's
50-50?
better. I was gonna say better than 50-50 because like he is actually pretty proficient.
No.
Yeah.
But you also have to keep in mind he's worse than Edelgard in like everything.
Yeah,
Like,
so,
slightly
yeah.
worse.
He'd be at 50-50.
Also, you want to know something funny?
No.
You can make Ferdinand proficient in axes. That's his budding talent. You can literally make him become all the same classes as Edelgard is.
Oh, it'd be absolutely
He's-
hilarious if you could give him her special class.
Alright. Next we have Flame.
Which I'm inclined to say that it would be like no contest on our part, like we could easily do it. But we also have to consider the repercussions of if we attempted to, Sedith would take us out instantly. So it's kind of like the trade-off of like if we could try.
Yeah, but
It seems
I say
easy
we
enough.
do a no Sedith clause or like a no outside support clause.
Does that exist?
That exists now.
Okay.
From now on, they
Um,
can't go back up.
if that's the case, then I'm punting that kid to the moon.
It's so violent.
Just how the events would play out.
Alright, so that's Flame.
Yeah. Okay, Gilbert. He doesn't even... He gets his own tier of
He's
deadbeat
old.
dad. He gets deadbeat dad tier.
No. I would say we'd probably win.
We'd probably... No, because he's also a very well-trained knight still, so I'd say it would be below the him
Yeah,
kicking our
but
ass
he's
tier.
He's like, okay, you have to consider, it's time skipped for all these fights.
So he's
He's
60.
even older than he would be normally. He is 60 years old, my guy.
I'd probably put him at 50-50 because he's still like a absolute unit of a human, but he's a deadbeat dad. Bitch didn't even get the milk, so he's got bad bones.
He gets better in part 2 in
No,
Azure Moon.
No, he doesn't. Anyways, moving on, Hanneman, I'd whoop his ass. I'd dunk that nerd's head in the toilet
Yeah,
first
he is
thing.
the definition. He's the definition of putting all his eggs in one basket. He is only like magically strong.
He plays D&D and he puts all of his stats into intelligence.
Yeah.
And it has wild repercussions on the story later as he tries to outsmart everyone and gets kicked in the dick.
Okay. Next we have
Happy.
Peppy.
I'd probably put her...
Okay. I can see this. Okay, so we're gonna have to make applause for this fight too, with or without the ability to sigh.
I'd say no sighing, just because that would count as backup.
All right, yeah, it would count as backup. So
I'd put her above the, like, easiest tier just because,
I put
like...
her in the same tier with Constance.
Which that's instant lose, which she grew up in the Abyss, so she's at least like dealt with rogues and shit her whole life. So I'd say she's probably like with Bernie, where she's like got a slightly better chance than like Annie and Flayn.
Oh well, I have Constance in the same tier as like Bernie.
Remember we put her in instant lose because she's just not at all equipped to be as a fighter.
Yeah, but like
We had a whole discussion about this.
she still has like higher strength stats than like most of the people. in
Yeah,
that
but
tier.
like, no, we had a whole. We're supposed to be in sync here, Matthew.
Who did we do before Happy again?
Before Happy, that would have been. Was it Hanneman? I think it was Hanneman.
Hand. The
Ant-Man.
hand.
The Hundo.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so Happy would be in the. It would be close. I'm not moving Constance now because it's too late. It's too late.
Cringe.
We're like halfway through this
Cringe.
thing.
Cringe.
We're like halfway through this thing.
Okay. Hilda, we can't win. We can't beat Hilda.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, fucking one of the strongest characters in the game for some reason.
Yeah, no, we would get destroyed.
Yeah. Okay. We set to move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hubbard,
Hubert, we would
say
beat him
50-50.
immediately. He's the emo kid from high school, you know? Like,
Yeah, but you also have to take into consideration he's pretty tall. He's got the reach.
okay, so he's probably with Happy because he's tall, which is his one benefit, but he's also the emo from high school that thinks he's the main character and just absolutely is not.
I mean, he's one of the top side characters, though.
Yeah, he's cool. I love his personality, but like, if this was a real high school, would you be able to take him seriously?
No, I would not.
Okay. So we're on terms of like.
Okay, next we have Big Knots.
Yeah. Well, Big Knots we wouldn't be able to win, but Iggy, you don't even have to fight. He'd say sorry and leave.
Yeah. He totally would, actually.
Ingrid actually
I would say 50-50.
I'd say more than 50-50 because she actually like her whole training to be a knight thing.
Yeah.
So she's
but she also
racist.
sucks with. Yeah, she's racist and she sucks with anything that isn't a spear or a Pegasus.
Yeah, she kind of needs her weaponry more or less.
I'd
Yeah,
say
because she
50-50,
definitely
you still
couldn't
have to
stand up
get-
with Edelgard.
You still have to get like hand-to-hand combat training if you want to be a knight to like some extent.
Yeah. So like she'd be like middle tier. Like she's a mid-tier unit. So I guess it makes sense.
Actually, in my Silver Snow, she's like second best. Right
She's
behind
literally
Marianne.
she's basically never useful whenever I play. And it's not for lack of trying.
Dude, it's so hard to have her be bad when she's Pegasus Knight.
I hate Pegasus units, so.
Bro, why?
Anyways, moving on to Yuritsa.
Okay, so are we gonna be using Yuritsa or Death Knight Yuritsa?
They're both the same character making up an excuse. Moving on.
No, because Death Knight Yuritsa is way stronger than Yuritsa.
But Yuritsa is still fucking really strong, you know?
Yeah, I know, but this could be the difference between we would probably get destroyed or we would definitely get destroyed.
Oh, well, I mean, considering it's us and he's a combat arts instructor, we would definitely get destroyed.
Okay.
If we
fair
were
enough.
really, truly going off who we actually are, all of these characters would be and instantly destroy us, but you know.
You think Cyril would beat us both in hand-to-hand combat?
I mean, I have no combat training, nor do I work out.
You think Blaine would beat us both in hand-to-hand combat?
She is a dragon lolly.
Dude, that has yet to be seen.
It's explicit. It's known, though.
It's known, but it has yet to be seen.
Fuck you. Anyways, I digress. Let's move on to Loney.
I feel like we would probably get destroyed.
I'd say it would be like below killing us tier, you know? Like she doesn't
Yeah,
quite
I
stack
feel
up
like-
to like Dimitri, but she's still fucking a unit. She's still a unit.
Yeah.
I don't think Linhard would show up.
And Linhart would not show up.
And even if he did, he wouldn't get very far.
Okay, yeah, he wouldn't show up, so
We would win.
he put even more into intelligence than Hanneman.
Yeah. And, okay, so Lorenz, I would slap the fuck out of that twink, no problem.
Okay, I think he should be in 50-50 like Ferdinand. He has a very similar build to Ferdinand. He's pretty much second place to... Actually, if he's second place to Claude and everything, then
Yeah, but I fucking hate him, and I don't want anything good to happen
And then
to him.
I
So
would
you
I
gotta put
would
him
put it
lower
in.
on the.
We would probably win.
You
I would
gotta
put it
put him
in. We'd
lower on the
probably
tier.
win.
'Cause fucking-
I would put him in. We would probably win.
Lysithea has cancer. She wouldn't get very far.
Hang on, we'll get to that.
Okay.
I have a lot to talk about here.
We have a lot to talk about, and we're not going to talk about it. We're actually going to go on an ad break real quick while Matt rants, and then we're going to put Lysithea on the low tier because she can't throw a punch.
Kai, you know what I'm doing now? The ad break is playing right now.
Yep.
Because I actually would edit in an ad break at that point.
We should have an ad break with us talking underneath it, including this part that we're describing what we're going to do in post, just so that we can, like, really, really annoy our audience. Anyways, moving on. What do you fucking need to say about Lysithea?
Okay. So hear me out.
Yeah?
I don't think it would be a no contest with Lysithea.
Why would you make that assumption about the literal child?
Fair point. No contest.
She's fucking like, she's 5'1", has noodle arms, and cancer. Like, I mean, if I wanted to, I could beat up a kid with cancer, Matt. Which most days I do want to beat up a kid with cancer, but I have self-restraint. Like, if I came
Next up, we have...
Okay, ad break's over, I guess.
We've been on Lysithea this whole time.
Yeah, and Lysithea was the ad break.
Lysithea wasn't the ad break. Us talking about the ad break was the ad break.
I thought, well, I was assuming that for editing, we were just gonna have the ad over all of it, and then we'd cut to the next character.
Okay. Next we have Manuela.
Uba.
Indeed. So what do you think?
I mean, she's kind of fucking crazy, so I'd say she's slightly better than instantly getting knocked out.
I'd put her with, like, Lawrence and, like, Bernie and stuff.
Yeah. We're just, like, kind of just meh.
I feel like she would know the Drunken Fist.
Yeah. Okay, Marianne, we wouldn't be able to beat her. She's a horse girl. Never trust horse girls. They always have something dark and secret hidden in their lives, and it's usually that they're an axe murderer.
Also, Crest of the Beast.
Yeah, she also has the crest of the beast. Also, I wouldn't want to punch her in the face. I mean, she's already got depression. Like, I'll beat up a child or a cancer patient, but not someone with depression.
I would put it in. We would probably lose.
Yeah, no, I agree with that one. She's definitely got something up her sleeve.
Literally just for Crest of the Beast, from what I can tell.
And a horse.
Bro, do you know that from experience or something?
Dorte.
Alright, next we have Mercedes. I feel like we would get destroyed.
Okay, I'm cutting this off. So I'm gonna delve more into, like, why I don't trust horse girls. Have you ever seen a horse? Those fucking things are untrustworthy, and anyone that associates with them throughout their whole lives is equally as untrustworthy. Like, fucking, I do not trust horses. Those fuckers are shifty as hell.
Okay, so Kai is a fear of horses. That's
No, I'm not scared of them. I want to rise up against them because I know they're plotting something. They will. They're gonna do something eventually. Okay, they're just lying in wait. They're trying to get us acclimated to them. You know, they've got the aid of the horse girls who are in on their government plans, and like. They started out as our vehicles, which pissed them off, and then they got thrown aside. So now they're just a novelty, you know? They're around. Only posh British people care about them dancing sometimes. It's fucking lame. And they're just slowly gaining enough power as well as fading into the background. They're gonna fucking find us somehow. Just look into their eyes. They are shady as hell.
It sounds like you're describing the Illuminati right now.
The Illuminati is fucking horses, dude. That's the main buildup of the Illuminati. It's backed by horses. They got their funding from Big Horse.
Okay, so next up is Mercedes. I feel like we'd get destroyed.
Yeah. She's a milp mom I'd love to punch.
Yeah, she seems like she has a lot of hidden strength.
I didn't even hear what you said. What did you say you would put her in?
We would get destroyed.
Oh yeah, 100%. That bitch is into like BDSM.
Yeah.
She has the vibe of a really kinky nun, and you just know that they're into some shit that should be illegal.
I called her file pens. Okay,
All
next
right.
we have Petra. We would probably lose.
Yeah. Same with Raph.
Oh, we'd get destroyed by Raph.
We wouldn't be
It's
able
like
to get
the
a
same-
punch in.
Yeah, no, he would do that like tornado attack he does. And
Yeah,
it would
he'd
just
spin
be
around like
over.
a fucking idiot, but it would work. I'm gonna say,
so
Rhea on top of like already being super strong, I'd say we'd probably lose because we'd stab ourselves in all the random shit she's got attached to her clothes.
uh, I would put Rhea in, and we would probably win.
Well, I mean, again, she has dragon strength, a natural ability when it comes to brawling. And also, she fist-cuffed Nemesis.
Yeah, but I just want you to know. You want to know who also has dragon strength supposedly?
Blaine.
Flame. Also, you want to know something? Nemesis didn't even fight back once he lost Sword of the Creator. That's an invalid feat.
Yeah, he's kind of a twink.
He sucks without his sword.
Seteth we would 100% lose. There's Fire Emblem Heroes, I've seen the art, in his damage state, he loses some of his clothing, and we see that he's actually ripped beyond hell.
Yeah, we would get destroyed by Seteth. Same thing with like
Shamir.
Okay, next we have Shamir.
Who we would lose to.
Imagine if someone pronounced Shamir Shammer.
Top waifu, Shamrock Shake.
Yo, that's Shamrock Shake is the best waifu.
I guess all the people with
Anyways.
like the green hair would be the Shamrock Shake squad, you know?
True.
They're all green. Actually,
Okay,
she
so
can be
we
an
get-
honorary member. She wears a green jacket.
Okay, so we get destroyed.
Sylvain? We'd have like he'd have a slight chance against us, because he's like,
I feel like he'd do better than Lawrence and Ferdinand. I'd put him in, we would probably lose.
I have him at 50-50, because like, he's just sort of a
Yeah,
dude.
but he's stronger than Ferdinand.
Who isn't, though? Well, I mean, that would say that he's better at fisticuffs than Claude.
He would be.
I don't know why it's so funny to me that this puts him in tier with Edelgard, Leone, and Marianne.
And Petra.
Did you say Aunt Petra? Because she's in the no contest. She's in the she would fucking kill us range.
Yeah, she's good with a sword, but like,
She's a mercenary and an assassin.
yeah, but those are optional classes that she doesn't have to take in every playthrough.
This video is gonna be a fucking mess.
Alright, last but not least, we have Yuri.
The twink himself. 50-50. He's just kind of there.
No, I'd put him, he's just weaker Claude, so I'd put him in it would be close, but we'd beat him.
Alright, yeah, that kind of works. On our incredibly incorrect list that you mislabeled right off the bat, and then didn't notice until we were like 5 minutes in, because why the fuck would it be easy? We've got our list of people that we'd punch in the face, and whether or not that would result in our imminent deaths or a crying child.
How good do you feel about this list? Because I feel pretty good about it.
I think this is a fucking mess, and if you were actually popular, we'd get torn to shreds in the comments.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's our opinion, so screw the comments.
Whack.
Jimbo, you gotta turn that mindset into a grind set.